folks, we have got Boomers versus Zoomers today. We've got Cpt.JJ versus No1.Alpha.
Oh man! Right, this is a literally a matchup to span generations. By the way, we're sponsored by Fiji Water.
Yeah,
bit of product placement for you there.
Stay hydrated, folks.
Stay hydrated. Don't get thirsty. Stay hydrated. There's a lot of dangers in the world, especially in this crucial month.
Oh! Hey guys, avoid Twitter. Do not touch Twitter.
Do not touch Twitter.
Don't touch Reddit. Just, you know what? Live like the Amish. Go to a farm in the countryside and just stay there for the month. Do yourself a favor.
Nah, because you get to like day 40, like day 25, the cows are looking at me a bit funny.
Oh no! You're too much, man. You are too much.
That beef got me feeling things. Them udders though. Oh, right. Okay, I'm going to stop now before I hurt myself. So, Boomers v Zoomers. JJ versus No1.Alpha. This is...
we're seeing the same matchup. Potentially Ridley versus Snake, Joker versus Snake.
Yep, we could quite possibly be. But JJ also likes to has gone Falcon today as well.
Falcon?
But we will see. I think, to be honest, he just had it for the Snake Ditto. Because he doesn't like doing the Snake Ditto. To be fair, why would you want to do the Snake Ditto? Just going to move that.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, going by Mars versus MK Leo when he went Falcon, we saw like quite an impressive performance when he went against Joker v Falcon, and I think he actually took a game off Leo. So it may not be the worst matchup for Falcon, and it's potentially doable if JJ goes with Falcon, but we're not seeing that.
Nope, we're going to see Snake. Okay, Snake Joker. This is again going to be similar to what we saw earlier, I think. Streets and JJ, though, very, very different players. So I think anything. Hopefully, Alpha has learned his lessons from the previous sets, but we will see.
I wonder, do you think the match between Streets and No1.Alpha influenced Cpt.JJ to pick Snake in this matchup and not Falcon?
I wonder, because I mean, if I were JJ, like JJ always picks Snake now. So I'm not sure whether it's more that he's just picked Snake. Well, more that he's just picked Snake as opposed to like being influenced by anything in particular. Especially if he's like got Falcon just for the Ditto because he doesn't want to play the Snake Ditto. He just wants to rush other snakes down and just kind of have them with Falcon's various aggressive tools.
True, but now we're seeing Alpha holding, actually managing to keep Snake in disadvantage this time. Although, again, like Streets handles this advantage far differently to Cpt.JJ.
Yeah. Also, what you notice as well is he's playing a lot closer to Cpt.JJ, which is good considering the last set he was playing cross stage quite a lot.
Okay, and now we're seeing that wall of back airs come through. If he lands
down
one,
throw,
it's over.
tech chase.
Ooh, not going to find the follow-up.
Okay, JJ seemed to doubt himself there on the tech chase for a minute there.
Trying to low-profile the A-gown or the gun.
But I like that because he was just trying to. He thought like Alpha was going to come in and Alpha was just going to try and get like these like naughty gun conversions. So he just went right, just low-profile it. Let's not bother about that.
But this is looking incredibly even. Oh, but the back throw to the grenade to the C4 explosion didn't even seem planted that time. I'm surprised.
There you go, C4 flying off, grenades coming in.
Landing against Joker is undoubtedly one of the scariest things to smash.
F-smash! Oh my god, that did so much.
But that's going to help No1.Alpha because Arsene is out.
Yeah, but he needs to get the stock. There it is.
Yep, here we go.
Okay, so now he's got a 49% deficit to make up. You just got to get in, stay in.
The A-gown, again, A-gown, and if he can get that grenade to explode on Cpt.JJ.
There's a spike! Oh, love it. That was such an event. That was such a good spike then. That's exactly what he needed to bring this game back in his favor. So now he's sitting on a 64% life lead, 64% one stock.
JJ in an incredibly scary situation because, again, Alpha, I believe that he'll have at least 3 more Arsenes before the game is over. And JJ has to survive every single one.
Oh yeah, there's going to be an onslaught of Joker's pet chicken. I don't know what it looks like. A chicken.
I think it looks like a bandit, like a cowboy. What do you think?
Cowboy chicken?
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah. Well, there's the up tilt. Okay, so
just missing out on Arsene there. That's
so Arsene meter is a little bit built for the start of this stock. But now the thing is, like JJ knows that he's got to go in a bit against. That was really adventurous there. He just wanted to close that game out.
Certainly. We're not seeing much of the Rebels guard. I suppose it has too much end lag to be used viably in this matchup. The down tilt gonna break the wall of back airs.
Okay, now would have thought he would have been coming in for that.
Oh!
JJ!
What just happened? I missed that.
Okay, JJ went in for the forward air to try and spike Alpha, missed, and just died.
Wow, okay, so he was holding down too much, too long.
Well, the thing is, he took the risk, and he lost for it, so...
Fair enough, I mean...
Can't complain too much.
True, true.
Okay, we're going to go back Smashville.
Okay, run it back, I see. I'm surprised that he didn't go for a larger stage against Joker when you're playing Snake anyway, because don't you want to camp?
Definitely wants to camp out these arse ends. I think... Go on, JJ! I think the thing that he needs to focus on more is the ledge trapping here. Like, he was coming off stage to get these spikes. No need.
Yeah.
No need.
I mean, we've seen the likes of... oh, I'm not sure if I can mention this player on stream, but the previous Snake main who performed well, he didn't use grenades that much in his career, and he performed well for the most part. So I'm wondering if JJ is going to emulate that style.
That guy.
Yes,
yeah, that guy. The
defender.
Guy. Let's just go with the guy.
Yeah.
So with these anyway, like here especially, like the ledge trap is going to come in really well, but he needs to not use these F smashes, I think.
Yeah, certainly, because they're going to fill up Arsene's meter by a load. And
it's not just that, like, even if he doesn't get the kill, like, there's so much lag on the end of these, and, like, Joker's not going to give him much opportunity to get out of that end lag before he has to, like, grabs, down tilts, up tilts, you know, basically, you know, just letting Joker do whatever he likes. So, I think here JJ needs to focus on kind of keeping out of the stage.
The Makara-Khan not going to reflect the mortar, surprisingly.
Well, it did activate the Makara-Khan, but it was still coming down. So it's still, because it's just like a falling thing, it's affected by gravity, so it's still just going to come down.
Oh no, this is scary. Just whipping the
coming
back
high.
air.
Whoop. Okay.
And now it's back air time, or down air time.
Okay, so C4's down, grenade out.
But I feel like Alpha's done a great job, even against straights, of just keeping track of C4.
Yeah. I don't think he's been killed by that many C4s at all, other than like that back throw one that was attached to him.
This is bad.
There's the back air.
How did Strix escape this advantage when he played against No1.Alpha?
I think he mixed it up a lot more between going high and low, and also he was keeping grenade on him a lot more, which is one thing that JJ is really averse to doing.
Yeah, we're just seeing him recover low over and over again, and we saw Alpha catch him out with that down air and the back air.
So whereas with Streaks he was creating a lot of like, high pressure situations even when he was in disadvantage, whereas JJ is just kind of like JJ is just trying to get back on the stage and then rebuild.
But Alpha, wait, does the gun detonate grenades early?
I believe it can. One thing that I think JJ needs to watch out for here is, like, if you notice, like, what he's doing with the grenades, he just plants them. He just plants them and leaves them. Like, he's not kind of throwing them out to kind of interrupt the space or anything like that. He's just kind of putting them on the floor and then running in or running out just to put like a barrier between him and Alpha. Whereas he really needs to use them more to kind of put the pressure on.
Certainly a risky strategy, and now we saw him get the forward smash, and Arsene came out as a result. And so now 81-96 against Arsene. This isn't looking good.
No, absolutely not. But he's got back on. The Cypher managing to save him. Okay.
Oh, nice air dodge. Again, I like how Alpha's mixing up his recovery. Sometimes using the gun to, like, you know, slow down his momentum, going low, going high. I like that.
There's the back air again. That's going to close out stock 2. Up air.
Almost getting the drag down there.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good for JJ though.
I mean, how do you recover from a situation like this? You're at 107. Arsene is going to come out again, and you have a terrible disadvantage. How do you handle that?
Camp, like your life depends on it.
On Smashville, this was his counter pick, mind you.
And in that case, what he needs to do, he needs to just keep pushing Alpha off the stage. That's what you do. Is just again and there we go.
Is that takeable?
Could have been takeable. It's hard to tell, but definitely there was a lot of momentum behind that, so it may have been that it wasn't. But either way, Alpha failed to take it, and that is stock 2.
Now we're going to see one more Arsene, and at 95, this, again, I keep saying it isn't looking good, but quite frankly, when you're against the best character in the game, you got to do something. You got to change your play style. You got to change something about.
Got to change something about his game plan.
Yeah.
So Arsene is going to be coming out very, very soon.
How will JJ handle this?
Like I said, I think the tactic for JJ is going to is to just keep him off stage. Because if he's off stage, he's got to waste all that meter recovering.
Oh, this isn't looking good. He's in disadvantage. And the down air, the forward air, the back air, the back air. Oh, that actually explode.
I like the way that JJ did that. So JJ went far in as he possibly could. Back throw. Nikita.
Oh, trying to Rebels guard it there. But JJ just...
Down smash. That was a nice safe down smash. So he has survived this Arsene.
This is looking good, actually, because he could just, like, maybe get a few grenades and up tilt and call it a day.
Yeah, could close out this game. I mean, even with Rage, like, he could be thinking about closing this game out in 1 or 2 hits. What he needs to worry about is
disadvantage.
This situation right here.
Back air time.
There it is.
And the back air.
That's going to be that.
Yep.
Okay, so we are looking at Alpha is 2 games up, I believe. Yep.
Game 3, I believe.
Game 3 we're looking at. So this is for the 3-0.
Do you think we'll see it? The 3-0?
I think there's a strong likelihood, given the current performance. I think for JJ, he really needs to focus more on like his off stage, on like how he's handling Alpha getting back onto the stage. Because the thing is, like, JJ's laying out all these hitboxes, but to be honest, his effectiveness at getting Alpha to go, like, at pushing Alpha back off the stage is like pretty low, to be honest. So actually, we've seen quite a few instances where JJ's been throwing out, you know, all these up smashes, down smashes, like throwing out charging the forward smash and that as well, and then it's just going into a shield or a Rebels guard, or Joker's just jumping over it.
But now looks like Captain JJ going to Battlefield this time, potentially to get the C4 under the platform. So if Alpha runs under it, then obviously...
Yeah, so he's got that much space in control.
But it does give Joker more room to land, so...
And the thing is, at this point, he's not too bothered about the landing. He's putting a lot of grenades out. We've got Arsene again. There's the up tilt.
Oh, wow.
Like it!
On the stock that early.
Okay, anti-ed with the up tilt.
And here we are, Snake's disadvantage. The wall of back airs.
Okay, so spent too much time moving around. Got hit by JJ's down tilt. If you watch how JJ's getting up as well, JJ's always getting up with these neutral get-ups. And it's because Alpha's standing so far back that actually he at least gets the get-up and then he can decide what to do from there.
Yeah.
Whereas if he starts trying to come in with the like the jump get-ups, the attack get-ups and that, Joker's at the position where he can just like obviously hit him with these back airs and that. Whereas doing the neutral get-ups just gives him the opportunity to wait. Not sure JJ's getting a little bit adventurous.
I mean, the Bakarathon against Cypher? Why?
I think, to be honest, he was just trying to reflect the projectile on the Cypher to stop him from gimping him.
Right.
Because that could have really like janked out his recovery and made him like hit him with a stage spike or something similar. But to be fair, JJ had already gone a little bit too low to really bring that one back. Doesn't seem to have phased him though. He's still going strong with the momentum.
And again,
okay, so C4 in play.
Oh,
there we go.
You hang onto the ledge for too long. Again, most people don't know this, but again, with Ultimate, the longer you hang onto the ledge at the high percentage you are, you just become, what is that? You lose your invincibility. Yeah, pretty much.
I think there as well, like what was good is like JJ was getting him to wait. So JJ was forcing him to wait with these up smashes, but he planted the C4 already. So actually the C4 was the objective, not the up smashes. So because he'd waited so long, his invincibility was gone. And he just set the C4 off, kill. We've almost got Arsene on deck.
And a stage like Battlefield definitely helps that strategy, but if he takes this game, Alpha has 2 counter picks, essentially. And that is not, that's not good for Snake, as far as I'm aware.
Remember, DSR's in effect, so at least there JJ doesn't have to worry about the one stage. which was Smashville.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure whether there's a down air.
Oh. No.
There it is.
Oh, not gonna finalize it, but the Rebels God gonna absorb it, and now we're gonna see Arsene again. No, we're not.
And there's,
it's over.
Yep, that's that. Okay, so JJ with a convincing game 3. So that was a lot better than what we saw in the last 2 games. With those, excuse me, Joker was looking really dominant in the first 2 games, but there he started to bring it back slowly. And I think, to be honest, if JJ manages to finesse Alpha in this game, we could see a change. We could see a counter pick. I think if he gets the counter pick to something like Ridley, like that could really help him take the set.
Quite definitely. And surprisingly, Alpha counter picking to Pokemon Stadium 2, which is, as far as I'm aware, Snake's best stage.
I suppose it depends on also how comfortable you are with it. So obviously he's got a lot of this space to move around and that, so he doesn't have to directly confront the C4 and the grenades. But like you said, it does give him a lot of room to kind of throw all that around. So it depends on how well Arsene and Joker can manage that space.
But now I'm seeing Captain JJ just effectively maintain stage control with these dashes, these grenades, and Alpha just can't go in. I mean, he's going in, but he keeps getting hit.
Yeah,
and he goes out.
Back out, there's a...
Yep.
Did you see it?
Back throw C4.
Back throw C4.
And suddenly, this is looking in JJ's favor.
Yep,
this whole set.
It's looking very scary for No1.Alpha. I would be very surprised. Well, I think we will. Given the current pace of the game, we could definitely see a Game 5 situation going on.
Alpha just standing still, trying to, I assume, analyze JJ's habits in neutral.
I think what he's waiting for is like something to for JJ to properly expose himself.
Like a dash attack. Or,
yeah, like a dash attack or something like that. Something he can properly punish. Because at the minute, he's just coming in and trying to punish JJ. There it is.
But JJ converting it in his own favor. Now, Alpha off stage. And as we've seen in this last stock, JJ is now effectively maintaining stage control with these up smashes, with these traps set with a C4 by ledge.
That shield looking a little bit dicey, but JJ's pushed him back out. This is exactly what JJ needed for the game plan.
The Arsene meter's running short, so we may see Alpha play far more aggressively, like right now. But
he's got to get this stock off quick because it's not looking good.
And now you don't have Arsene. This essentially, Alpha is now on his last stock without Arsene, pretty much.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if he can keep it going as long as he can, then keep going as long as possible. Then there's still a good possibility. There's the back air.
Oh, we may actually see Alpha close this.
Alpha really. I think what Alpha needs more than anything right now is to get this first stock off.
Oh. Again, one poorly spaced back air, and you're exposing yourself to that meaty up tilt, and that's going to take you out at this kind of percentage.
Oh, absolutely. Like, if he gets hit by that up tilt, he's dead.
Surprisingly, you're not using the Rebel's guard to absorb that Nikita or the grenades.
I think he doesn't want to I think he doesn't want to give that punishable window to JJ, because he knows that if he gives that window to JJ, ooh, nice.
Just whipping the drag down there. If he could get it on that platform and get the up smash, that would have been the stock, but now we're seeing JJ.
There's the back air. Okay, so what was good about that? Managed to keep his cool, managed to just keep warning JJ out, but he's a stock down.
Last stock, No1.Alpha. JJ can, by all means, get hit by as many grenades as he wants to. So it doesn't even matter if he's trades, because again, he has one more stock.
Oh yeah, if he can just run in and kind of get these grenades, like, it doesn't matter. Like you said, it doesn't matter if he gets hit by them. He's still got so much stock to play with.
Yeah, and Snake is again a heavy character, and I believe he survived to, what was it, 130, 140. So Alpha is going to have a really rough time bringing this back. Oh. JJ not detonating that C4, just keeping it as a surprise potentially.
Okay, so this is where Alpha can get this stock off now. He's got the Arsene. Needs to push in, get that fair conversion, get the down airs, the back airs in. Gonna push him off stage? Yep.
I've got to say, prior to this game 4 and 5, we saw Alpha exuding this confidence that he just had with Arsene that allowed him to just maintain stage control for at least 30 seconds, and now we're seeing the opposite. JJ is just not scared of Arsene anymore. He knows how to handle him.
Well, yeah, he's just over the course of the game, over the course of the set, he's learned what he needs to do to handle. Push him out. Okay.
And the wall of up smash is going to catch Alpha. This is looking good.
Nikita,
the up tilt. Oh.
Okay, I like the way that Alpha went back to the ledge there. He knew that he wasn't going to be able to get back on stage without exposing himself, so he just went back to the ledge, just reset it, just get back on. Back air. Down throw.
This may be looking good for Alpha now. Snake's disadvantage.
He's got to watch out for that.
Ooh, that C4 almost auto-detonated and killed him.
Killed him.
Oh, those kills are the worst, honestly. Like, you don't lose to Snake, but you lose to essentially not keeping track of the in-game timer.
Well, you know, that's the matchup. Okay, this is looking scary.
Arsene
the back air
out. And
oh, he's got him
there!
Okay,
Alpha
so
gonna close it convincingly.
That was a mighty finish from Adam.
Certainly.
That game 5. That game was looking.
Congratulations.
That game was looking really, really dicey for him. And then he just pushed JJ off stage, comes in straight with a down air, gets it. That's game. That's set. Sponsored by Fiji. Again.
For the third time.
That's game. That's set. That is Alpha through.
I've got to say, Alpha just, I didn't think he'd bring it back.
No, it was one of those sets where you're looking at it, you just, the further it went, you just went, oh, that's JJ. Oh, he just went Alpha, 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 JJ, 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 JJ. And it was just that crucial moment at the end that made that difference.
But fair play to JJ. Absolutely fantastic play coming out from him there. And
okay, so we are now rotating commentary for top 8. So thanks for joining us. I've been Simba Heave with...
And I'm Chidaka.
Okay, and we will see you later.